All right, guys, so I'm going to combine two videos here into one. The first being this article I came across, and I will link it below in case you do want to read it. It's just outrageous, 30 grand for a used car. It's not necessary. Secondly, I showed this 2018 Crosstrek roughly a month ago, and I had a lot of emails. Why another Subaru? What did you pay for it? How did you buy it? Private party dealer. So I figured let's just do everything one shot. Now, regarding the 2010 Impreza, again, that's my wife's vehicle. She drives that roughly 80 miles a day into New York City. My fear is getting a phone call, hey, I'm stuck, come pick me up. I want to avoid that. We've had it for 12 years. It's starting to rust a little bit on the body. Let's just get something else. We got terrific usage out of that vehicle, and she just likes Subarus, and she wanted a Crosstrek because it's a little bit higher. It's really the same car, just higher up. So I started bookmarking Crosstreks, and this one came up by a Volvo dealership. Really good experience. I mean, that's a whole other story, but really good experience at the dealership. How often do you hear that? But this is where it becomes interesting. They first wanted 18.5, which is way too much. 2018, 62,000 miles when we bought it. Now it has a little bit over 64. 18.5 is too much, but I like it because it's a one-owner clean Carfax, but most importantly, every 5,000 miles, this had the oil changed at the dealer and tire rotation, along with other things, but that is crucial. If I don't see those oil changes, I pass on the car. And a lot of cars I pass because there's no maintenance history. We need to see that. But 18.5, man, that is too much money. In the course of 3 weeks, it went from 18.5 all the way down to 16. I mean, they were hungry to sell this car. And when they dropped it to 16, and it wasn't just like a big drop, it went 18.5 to 18, 18 to 17.5. Ultimately, once it hit 16 at the end of 3 weeks, I figured, okay, let's just see this car. So I called the dealer on a Thursday afternoon. Friday morning, we went to look at it. My wife liked it. I looked it over. Ultimately, we get back in their office, in the sales rep's office, and my offer was 15. Now, why 15? Number one, the tires are 7 years old. Why does that matter? You really don't go beyond 10 years on tires because it's rubber, right? So it dries up and you lose traction. And secondly, if you're familiar with this channel, you know my everyday vehicle is an Acura TL. That's how I obtained that vehicle. The original owner is a very good friend of mine. He was driving home, hydroplaned, and it cracked the subframe. It bent the lower control arm. 2 rims were destroyed. These are 7 years old, plenty of tread depth, but nonetheless, it needs tires. Secondly, there's no warranty. Now, this is where it becomes interesting. You know, this is the dealership. We will sell you the car at 15 grand, but you have to take a warranty. So they were willing to sell us a warranty for $3,200. 75,000 miles and 5 years, whatever comes first. Obviously, I didn't buy that. So because we were unable or unwilling, I should say, to buy the warranty, they did not want to budge from 16. And I don't blame them. 16 is a pretty good price. But I'm just looking to negotiate. We don't need a car right now. Let's just try to get a good deal. Walked away. The next day, we end up making a deal over the phone for 15.5, and they lowered their, the dealers have documentation fees. They lowered it by $300. So ultimately, $800 less on the car. Done deal. So that's how we obtained this vehicle. 30 grand, I get it. You're getting more features, and this is where the differences are. I'm a very basic person. I don't need all the latest features, meaning this does not have start-stop. I don't like start-stop, and I know why manufacturers do it, so they can meet the federal MPG guidelines. The thing with start-stop is, how well are these starters going to hold up 5 to 7 years from now? The 2010 Subaru still has the original starter. You telling me a car with start-stop, it's going to last 200,000 miles, original starter? I don't think so. And the vehicles that have start-stop, they're not your traditional lead-acid batteries. They are very expensive batteries because when the car shuts off, it has to have enough power for the AC to work, the headlights to keep on illuminating, radio. blinker, etc. So they're very, very expensive. So this does not have start stop. The side mirrors, basic, dude, meaning no blinkers on the side mirror, no lane departure warning on the side mirror, and no blind spot monitoring on the side mirror. Now, I wanted that because my wife parks in the city, in the street, no assigned parking in a parking lot, nothing. She parks in the street. Someone takes out the side mirror. How much is that going to cost me versus just a basic black mirror? So again, you start to see how you can save money if you're willing to be a little, how would you say, frugal, just cheap, whatever, man. Just bring down the cost a little bit. These cars are stupid expensive. This does not have cylinder deactivation. It's a 4-cylinder. We don't need cylinder deactivation. Now, admittedly, in our case, this works. This is perfect for the kids, etc. It works. If you're someone that needs a pickup because you're a contractor, I get it. I'm not trying to say, you have to get this over pickup. I'm just saying for a lot of people, this is a great option. And the beauty is, even if you're someone that doesn't have time to maintain their own vehicle, just has no interest, the cost you're going to pay a shop is drastically less because these are very, very simple vehicles. Take it from me, someone who has owned these European cars, and they drive wonderfully. They are awesome cars to drive. I get it. But man, are they not fun to work on. And most shops charge a premium. You want FU money. Now, what the hell does that mean? That means you're in your 40s and your 50s, you're tired of your job, you want to do something different, you need FU money. Maybe you work for a union and you guys go on strike and you're not being paid. You need FU money. This is something I learned going broke in my 20s. You need FU money, and saving half the cost for a car that gets you from point A to point B, as long as you don't need the latest and the greatest, you can get by with something like this and save some cash. Thank you for watching.